If you have been with us, this year we had to play a couple teams more than once. For good reason, we did switch athletic leagues. And if you have been here, kind of going back to what I first said, you probably have had felt a lot more organization and communication and so on and so forth. So not to go down the negativity rabbit hole, but we did change leagues. We did have to play teams more than once, but that was also because we kind of broke away and did our own thing. But the results were kind of the same. Same places, same old faces, all that good stuff. I feel like a Cheers theme song should be going right now. But with that being said, this is not my time for the mic. It is for these two young gentlemen right here. So please welcome our volunteer coaches, Mr. Tim Smith and Mr. Nick Stevenson.
Okay. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out on a Wednesday night. You know, it's kind of crazy and wild. December is on my face. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. December was pretty wild and crazy month in a fun way. And my name is Tim Smith. I've been here. This is like my 15th year at LLC, and I've been here so long that some of the former players that I coached have come back and help out and coach out. So this. Nick was here in 2016, back when we were, first second year that we did with the Lightning, and they jumped in and they wanted to spread the game to more kids and have done a really good job of doing that, and they organize it, and they really have a passion for playing this game, teaching it to kids. And we used to play on the basketball courts, and over the years it's grown, and we are now playing at the rinks and these outdoor rinks. And the Lightning built. The Lightning want us to play on them. They're very enthusiastic about it. We had meetings with them this year to try and get just to improve the league, right? And so I really want to thank Nick for helping out. Couldn't have done it without Nick. Miss Prifty as well, right? She did. Yeah, she did. Okay. So because it took a village this year, only having Miss Wellbrock unfortunately moved away to Indiana, Illinois, wherever. So we were down, but had a lot of fun this year, right? I think saw a lot of growth with the elementary team. Did really well and had some kids that had never played before, and then we kind of spread around, and we did ended up getting second place, and we were playing very well, and I think that game could have gone either way. And just having a lot of young kids in that championship game playing against like fifth graders, right? So the size difference was there, but you could tell these kids were really growing, and it was really exciting to see, see everybody's passion. Are you talking now, or should I? No. Talk about middle school? Or I'll talk about middle school too. I don't care.
Same thing with middle school. We had a great time coaching all the kids. I think we got fourth place?
No, I think we were bottom. No, we were third.
Third?
Yeah.
Third place.
Yeah.
But again, I had a great time coaching all the kids. Great time. Had a good time last year too, and just hopefully next year I'll be able to figure something out with it. Yeah.
It was good to see everybody really get behind it and just be passionate about it. And even on the middle school side, we're shorter. We had a shorter bench than we did with elementary. And usually I like to run 10 players, and we switch lines and everything else. And so I want to appreciate all the players for really busting their butts this year and giving us their all. So I guess we'll call up and do a picture now, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off with elementary. Okay. There you go. So Brody Acosta, come on up. Cole Acosta. They might be voters. Come on up. Okay. Actually, Ryan's not here tonight. So okay. Morgan Baylor. Okay, use the stairs up front. That's why I put him there. Okay. Garrett Myers. Come on down. Okay. There's stairs. Vicente Navarez. Come on down, buddy. I looked at Alfonso. Yeah, future. Easton Neal. Easton Neal was a warrior and played so hard, got hurt a couple times, always bounced back. So Bennett Smith, come on down. Kristen T.O. And Des Wilkes, come on down. All right, bunch up, do the picture. Come on, run, Jordy, run. Here. Yeah, you do. Bennett, come here. Kristen, come here. Come here. Don't be afraid. This way. There you go. Right here. Okay. You here. Great. Come on. Kristen, this way. Okay. Nick, put up. Good. Perfect. Okay. Move up.
I'm so sorry. Let's go. You can stand up on
Look generally.
Right here.
Don't cover your face, Morgan. There you go.
Smile, His hat.
Is it?
Here, give the same before I whip it.
All right, so now on to the awards, right? And always a difficult decision for the coaches to try to make these decisions, right? Everybody shines and hockey's an ultimate team sport because if you don't have that depth, I think you can't be as successful. So we have a Rising Star Award, and as the season progressed, we kind of changed lines, we moved positions around, and as we changed things around, we kind of finally hit our stride, I felt, as we, moved different players from offense to defense and goaltending and everything else changed. So this player, I think, had a lot of potential in practice, right, and showed signs and has continued to play after this. So our Rising Star Award goes to Bennett Smith. All right, so next one is Leadership Award, and it's kind of, same boat, right? A lot of potential.
I was gonna just say, same boat as Bennett. When we moved positions around at the beginning of the season, we kind of had to figure out who went where, who went best where, who, and this player got on the score sheet more than once, a couple times in a couple different games. So
Always played hard. Always didn't matter if they were tired, exhausted, whatever. You could tell that they were just out there. They always wanted to be out there.
120% every practice, every game,
Yeah.
every time we had something. So without further ado, the leadership goes to Debs.
I'm surprised that we haven't done it.
All right. So we have our MVP, and MVP is a good, difficult decision for coaches, right? Because everybody deserves something big, and ultimately second place. We did get the medals and whatnot, so that's exciting. But this was a player that I think took charge of games when we had. When we needed it, could control the ball, could pass it, right? Very scores at will, right?
Austin Matthews, that's who he reminds me of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, a little bit longer here. So our MVP is Mr. Beer. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do a picture first. So Braden with the hair, Baker, come on up.
Oh, they should do it right there, Why? Maybe.
Yanni Shibari.
Here,
Milo Price, come on down. Kyle Thrifty. Richards, come on down, Richards. Luke Tarleton. Oh, you good? And Mason Wynn. All right.
Can you take off the jacket?
Wait, hold on, we got Mason. Come on, Mason.
Scoot over this way. Everybody scoot over.
There you go.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna do first award, talking about Rising Star, and a player that really gave their all, in practice, made a lot of strides, always played hard, no matter the game. You really, no fear, I would say, right?
Yeah, I think it was their first
I think so.
like actually playing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the progress that they made was incredible. By the end of the season, it was just like they've been playing for years. So.
Yeah, so really good. So our Rising Star Award goes to Liani.
We're gonna put like tape on the floor next time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Who's like this?
Okay, yeah, Leadership Award going to a guy who always had a positive attitude, always, gave it their all. Never really had, I don't think they really had many issues as far as penalties or,
Anywhere we wanted them to play,
Yeah.
they played.
Yeah.
110%, and they were good at it.
yeah, very versatile, pretty much everywhere. So our Leadership Award goes to Braden Ager.
There we go.
Maybe you would
Now you guys are professionals.
You would get it.
Yeah. So our last award, again, to a player I think kind of hit their stride this year. Had played before and saw more goals from them this year than I think ever in my mind, in my memory, I should say. And just really impressed and did a very good job and really, I think in practice and in the games, right?
Yeah, when he needed to, he stepped up and got us in score sheet and even won us a couple of games.
Yeah. So our MVP award goes to Mr. Kyle Prithee.
Oh, wow. Megan?
Take lots of pictures.
How do you get home?
Come on, walk.
This one. Thank you. Okay.
More time for our volunteer coaches, Mr. Smith and Mr. As Mr. Smith noted, it's really nice to have our alumni come back and help out. It really speaks to the character of some of the, the kids that may come through our halls. And it's really nice to see, especially, since some of them leave us a little taller than us, but even when they are not taller than us, leaving these halls, when they come back, you don't really recognize who they are sometimes. And it's a really nice sight to see. It also reminds you how old you are sometimes. That is going to conclude our awards part of our banquet. If you guys would like some desserts, I see some delicious things out there, even some individually wrapped stuff. That's awesome. Thanks, parents, for that.
Oh.
Thank you for a great season. Appreciate your support. And what I like to do at every banquet that somebody is silly enough to give me a microphone at, I'd like to make sure that the kids make eye contact with your mom and dads and say one big thank you.
Thank you.
Good, now you guys can have the sweets. All right, awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys pick up your garbage on the way out the door. Thanks, guys.
I was about to say,
What is it?
You're nasty. COVID-19. You're nasty. That's hard. I'm kidding. I'm a cupcake. Look, you guys, I washed my hands. I'm good. I washed my hands. Shut up. I just
What am I gonna call you at your house? You. I said, what do you got? She's like, how about Cora? That's our dog.